Most of the clinic owner have one common question, which is whether their website should be minimal or detailed. And this question is totally wrong because both of these websites are losing clients. And let me tell you why. The question is wrong because you should have to ask that what are the things that a patient need to book the appointments. That you have to ask rather than asking whether your website should be minimal, whether it is detailed, rather than ask what are the things that I have to add so that people can book the appointments. So let's talk about that. Before talking about anything, let me give you a little context about myself. So I run a marketing agency where we build the website for aesthetic clinic owners, and we do the marketing as well, like meta ads and SEO. So if you are one of the clinic owner, then reach out to us and we will help you to get you more bookings and increase your clinic revenue. Now, let's talk about the part one, which is why minimal clinic website fail. The core problem is minimal without trust signal is a cold room with no one in it. So that's why you need to make sure that your website is not totally minimal. You are adding the things that needs to be added. So what are those? Let me talk about the three things that will increase the trust of your website. The first one is the social proof. Add the social proof, and most of the people doesn't have the social proof in their website. Their website looks too generic and they don't have anything in there. The second one is they don't have uh, the treatment clarity. They have added just one line about the treatment and they expect the patient to book the appointments directly. If they don't know about you, you will have to make sure that they understand the treatment. They see the actual before after of the treatments that you offer. The third one is no warmth. Your website looks outdated, I have told you already, and it is too generic. And for that, you need to make sure that you are adding some of the things on the website that doesn't accelerate the anxiety of the customer when they land on your website. Now let's talk about the part two, which is why detailed clinic website fail. So that's why you have to keep a balance of minimal and detailed website. You don't have to make your website too detailed. You don't have to make your website too minimal. Because if you are making the website too detailed, which is what I saw in multiple websites when I audit the website for clinic owner, which is their website looks text heavy. They have added a lot of the text without thinking that what's the point of adding this text. So before adding anything on the website, ask yourself what is the point of adding this text on the website. That is the question that you have to ask. And also let them ask the question to you directly. There are some questions which needs to be answered by you, whether it is by booking the appointment or whether it is by texting you directly or calling you directly if you have an appointment setter or the front desk on your clinic. So that's the thing. Don't try to answer all of the question. Make sure that you are adding some of the question which can be answered by you only. Now, what works? I have told you already that you don't have to make your website minimal, you don't have to make your website detailed, and you have to make a balance. And what that balance means? It means that whatever the content you are writing, it is in guided clarity, which means that which is also a winning approach in a way because you are guiding your visitors to book the appointments in each step. And what and how you will be able to do it. The first step is minimal, visually rich interest, and how you will be able to do it, which is clean design plus women interest, which is make sure that your website is clean, your font style is good, you have a breathing room, you have added white spaces intentionally on your website. The second one is guided treatment discovery, which is I have talked in my previous video as well that add the treatment card which will have a real treatments of a patient if you have their permission to add in the website, and also the treatment name clearly and one sentence of the benefit that will get. Add these cards, and don't don't just add the treatment name. If you have 10 treatments, don't just add 10 treatment name and expect that you will get the bookings from that, because you will get the bookings of the patient that have visited you already and they trust you already. But for the new customer, you have to make sure that you are adding some of the text to guide the user to book the appointment. The third one is on the consultation. So what does that mean? You have to put enough information to build the trust. That is what I'm talking to you from last 3 minutes, that add the information in balance. Don't add too much. Don't just make it too minimal, and don't add uh, anything. That should not happen. Not replace the conversation, because uh, when a potential customer is looking through your website, they are doing the conversation in their mind that, yeah, this clinics look good, uh, yeah, they have a good credibility, they have the before after and all. So don't just replace that treatment, make sure that they are doing that. The fourth one is one decision per section. So don't add too many buttons in each section. Each section of your website should be doing just one thing, whether it is they are taking the action, whether it is building the trust, whether it is to get the traffic and all kinds of things, whether it is to build the trust, whether it is to take any action, something like that. So what I can do for you? Let's talk about that. I'm offering a free website audit. You can request that audit from the link that I have added in the description of this video, and I will send you a personalized video which will be specifically to you, and I will talk about your website, whether it is doing good or not. So that's all about this video, and thanks for watching it, and I will see you in the next one.